The Peer Support and Wellness Center, Part 1 of the Disability Link Peer-Run Organization Series. The Peer Support and Wellness Center is a peer-run alternative to the traditional mental health system. Here, consumers can take advantage of peer support and respite rather than clinical diagnoses and hospitalization.
Peer Support and Wellness Center is an alternative to traditional mental health services. And what we do here best is peer support. And we do peer support in several ways. One of the ways is we do have a 24/7 warm line where people can call and get peer support over the phone anytime, day or night. Another thing that we do is wellness activities every day, and we do things that move toward wellness rather than illness. We like to move beyond the illness and have a life of our choosing, and our activities reflect that.
Wellness activities are offered daily and allow participants to move towards wellness on a path of their choosing.
Well, they have many different groups, and one of which I love the most is Double Trouble, which is a group that's based on being dually diagnosed. If you've had a substance abuse issue along with a mental illness that you may suffer with or disorder. And so you're kind of bringing home and targeting on both issues in one. They also have another class that's creative writing, where you're like freestyle writing, and you're not stopping to think, which is something I tend to do often, getting caught in my head. So you're thinking, but you're not. You're just kind of freelancing, flowing, and whatever the topic may be, you're expressing your emotions, and then we have the era and time that we choose to talk about what we put on paper. Then you have aromatherapy classes, which personally I don't really partake in that because I do have allergies pretty bad, and any type of smell, no matter how good it may be, tends to bother me. So, but other people benefit tremendously from this class, and I wish I didn't have that allergy because it's very therapeutic and relaxing and calming, and it's a nice class.
Oh, let's see. We had a Memorial Day holiday barbecue on Saturday that I was part of. Last week, I was invited to go to the Botanical Gardens where we had a picnic, and it was just, it was one of those days when it was so hot, it would have had to cool down to be hot. But the flowers, the gardens were just so beautiful. It took your breath away. And that's when I became familiar with, or was introduced to the Respite Center activities. And understand, I've had one meeting here, one group meeting. I'm having my interview with you. They have an arts and crafts area, which I'm really looking forward to because I love to do collages.
To the Wellness Center for groups and to learn more. And maybe mingle a little bit and socialize. Watch some videos sometimes. The groups are interesting most of the time. If you can get enough people in here to, have a group, and it's really helpful. It's really helpful. It's good for the mind, the body, and the soul.
I like it. It's fun. Get to do different things. Get to find out that I get to go in a lot of activities. Really what I like to do, interact with different things.
Treated with dignity and respect.
We're trauma informed. We don't trigger people here like sometimes hospitals do with their admission process. They take away all your stuff. They go through your stuff. Then they lock the doors behind you, and they have a gazillion rules that you must follow. And we don't really do that. Of course, we do have guidelines, but they're all based on mutuality and respect of each other. And so we are trauma informed, and so when a person walks through the door, they are treated with dignity and respect. And we don't go through anybody's stuff, and we don't lock doors, and there's no curfews. And people are self-directed who come here, and they get to decide what's best for them. We don't decide what's best for them, and we don't direct their wellness, they do. We just provide resources for people to be able to do that.
A self-directed, non-medical approach to wellness.
Because there's not maybe a quote psychiatrist or a psychologist here on staff, basically meaning, you know, someone that's medically certified, that maybe this wouldn't be on the level of, you know, of being a place to meet one's needs. But I say just the complete opposite. It's a very, very humble atmosphere and environment, and you're only going to get out of it what you put into it and what you choose to take. The help is here, the service is here.
Usually medical people have a tendency to have, I don't want to say an agenda, but they have a preconceived notion, if you will, of what to expect and what not to expect. Whereas being a peer specialist, you've been down that road. On July 7th, I will have been sane, civil, and sober for 4 years.
Santa has helped me with that, you know, being you know, independent of being able to you know, do things, you know, give me that power, you know what I'm saying? It has helped me with that.
The Peer Support and Wellness Center has 3 private rooms that people can use for up to a week at a time to receive peer support and respite in lieu of psychiatric hospitalization.
Another thing that we do is we offer respite, where a person can stay here for up to 7 nights instead of going into a psychiatric hospital. And the way to get into respite is a person would fill out a proactive interview. And a proactive interview serves to build a relationship with a certified peer specialist who works here and the potential respite guests, so that when they come into respite, they'll already have started building the relationship and know somebody when they come here.
Thank you for watching and supporting the work of the Peer Support and Wellness Center, one of the peer-run organizations in the metro Atlanta area. For more information about the Peer Support and Wellness Center, visit them on the web at www.gmhcn.org/wellnesscenter or call the warm line at 404-371-1414. Watch for future videos featuring other peer-run organizations in the Disability Link service area.